Well, hello there. Good morning, fasting challengers. How are you? Happy Saturday. Hope you are resting from a great week and that all is right and well in your world. And if not, I pray for peace. I wanted to share a couple of tips and tricks that I have learned in my travels, and hopefully they can help you too. So, I'm a pretty busy person. As a practitioner, I have a very busy practice, and I love helping people. I work primarily from home, and then I do a lot of remote work too with people virtually. So I end up having a lot of opportunities to help people, but that keeps me busy. So with that, even though I work from home, which is super handy because I don't have to worry about dining out. I get to cook and prepare my own food that I buy at the grocery store. I minimize a lot of opportunities for my body to be compromised because I don't have to eat out much. But still busy. And so I wanted to share a couple of tips and tricks with you that help me, and they will probably help you because I imagine that we're all probably equally busy, right? So a couple of things that have helped me. I live by my phone calendar. If anything is happening, it is on my phone calendar. But because I do get busy in my day, in about 3 minutes, I'm gonna be having a reminder on my phone calendar go off. And you know what it's gonna say? Take one more Metaburn, and it's gonna say to balance, because at 10, I will be breaking my fast. So I have a reminder that goes off on my phone calendar every day. I have it set to repeat, and it says balance and Metaburn. I can easily remember my first Metaburn. I just kind of have a whole system when I first wake up. I have a nice tall glass of water when I first wake up, and my Metaburn ends up being one of those supplements that I take first thing. If the night before, if I've had some more inflammatory type foods, I'll have to ease with that Metaburn. So, but I have reminders that go off every day. My other product reminder that I have go off is about 1 o'clock. It's 1 or 1:30. I have a reminder to do my Slim Active Collagen combination, and I utilize that every day as my reminder to use that. Because if you're not used to supplementing, which I am, until you get into a groove, I think I've heard that it takes about 21 days to create a habit. It doesn't really matter. I have a lot of habits that I can still get busy and miss. So if you're anything like me, this is kind of my fail-safe. I think for the most part I remember, and then that ends up being a fail-safe for me so that I can make sure that I get it in. And then my nighttime routine is my husband and dogs. We go through the same nighttime routine every night. Even our dogs get supplements. So we have our little bedtime routine. We open up our pantry door, and on the back of our pantry door is all of our different shelves for our supplements. And we go through our routine. So that's pretty much a given, and even it's just like my morning routine, that's a given too, and that happens. Something else that I wanted to tell you that's super handy and has helped me in my travels in the last 8+ years of supplementing this in this very disciplined manner is to have a go bag or a go package that I can keep in my purse or in the car. Like even in my husband's truck, we have a stash of Active and Slim that in the event that we're out running around on a Saturday and it's 1 o'clock, we can quickly grab those things if we've forgotten to intentionally take them with us. So I always have sticks of Slim in my purse, Active in my purse, and then I have a little one of those, what do they call it? It's like a donut pill container. See, I just swiped away my balance and Metaburn reminder right there on my phone. So I have to-go containers. I keep a bottle of Block in my purse for those times that we are out and about and we end up at a restaurant. I can just I just have the whole bottle in there. My husband and I will just pop 2 before that restaurant food meal, and that helps block that glycemic impact that has. So a couple of tips and tricks for those of you who are new to supplementing, and even if you're not new, even if you've got a locked in, really smart reliable brain that or a system that works for you, it's always good to have a plan B in place and ready to go for you for that supplement component. And then I also wanted to just say too, for those of you who haven't figured it out yet or haven't seen the opportunity for this, if you're typically like a 10 to 6 like I am, a 10 to 6 is my eating window. If that is your eating window, and say for example today's Saturday and maybe you're going to go to a movie at 6 o'clock tonight. So what I do in those instances is that I'll bump my fasting window to 12, so that, and then my stop eating would be 8. So there's so much more freedom in this. I love how you guys are acknowledging and realizing that there is so much freedom in this. And I want you to even think about what's all the festivities that will happen this month. The Christmas parties, the Christmas Day dinner, Christmas Eve dinner, whatever you're doing to celebrate, even through the new year. This is just one of those things that as you put your body into that fat, burning that stored fat mode, that even if you tweak your system by a day and do a different time, your body is still operating at a higher metabolic rate because it's tapping into your stored fat consistently. So even though you switch up a time, your body is still good. You've programmed it. It's in that new mode. And I love the idea, depending on no matter what your goals are, whether you have 10 pounds to lose or 50, 60, 80, 100, if you are at those higher numbers like 60, 80, 100, I always tell people if you clean fast and incorporate these supplements together, they work very synergistically together because you've got cellular regeneration happening with plexus supplements and you've got cellular regeneration happening through autophagy, that in 1 year, if you have those higher numbers, you'll be at your goal weight. Like, how awesome is that? That next Christmas, you could totally be at your goal weight and you've created a system. And then what I love about it is once you reach your goal weight, you can just do it a couple of days a week, 3-4 days a week, 2-3 days a week. And so it ends up being such a viable plan for the future. And I think so many people get discouraged by diets and in the idea of weight loss, because those involve deprivation. But for you, for your lifestyle, what you're doing here, you're not in the only deprivation you're doing is that you are limiting your time, not limiting your food. And to me, that's freedom. And then you've got these great supplements that are on board that are helping you mitigate maybe those not so ideal food choices that we always make. That's a given. Whether you're on a healthy lifestyle pursuit or not, that's a given. So you're mitigating that opportunity for those foods to create illness for your body because you've got supplements that are helping you mitigate that damage that those foods create. So how brilliant is that? If you have any questions, I want to make sure that I get those answered. This is a great opportunity. Feel free to PM me anytime. And then, of course, if you think it's something other people could learn, propose the question here in the group. So thanks so much for being a part of our challenge. Hopefully you've had a chance to review the content. If not, Saturday is a great day to go back and get caught up. Hopefully this has helped you so far, and we look forward to your ongoing continued success. Take care.